Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's Community Cats podcast interview. We have Janice Cobb, the founder of Zinzi Pie LLC and the visionary behind the pet safety product Save My Pet ID tag.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here. I'm thrilled to share with you this wonderful, unique safety product. It's another level of safety for your pets. Most people don't appreciate the need. They don't want to think about it, just like they don't think about estate planning or buying a cemetery plot. But accidents do happen. And you
Yes,
never know, you never know what's going to happen when you step outside your door, what can happen to you. And who would take care of your pets if you're not there? Who would even know that you have them?
absolutely. So is there like a moment where you thought of the idea because it's such a unique product? How did it come about?
Thanks for asking. It actually came about in different stages. When I was in graduate school in Fairbanks, Alaska, of all places, I shared my life with a 21-year-old hypertensive and diabetic cat. She was 21. And I would give her insulin injections. She'd let me prick her paw pad to see how much she needed. She was on Norvasc and also on metformin, and she needed that kind of care. And it occurred to me, if anything were to happen to me, who would know she's there, who would care for her? So back then, this was in the 90s. I had a day runner the way most people did in the 90s. It was a thing then. You had this big book. It was like a Bible. And you wrote down all your appointments and your dates and all your contact information. And in the front, I had a big piece of paper in red, and it said, if the owner of this day runner is found non-responsive, please contact my veterinarian. I have a hypertensive diabetic cat, and here's the number of my veterinarian. So it was the germ of it at that point. But in 2016, I had been sideswiped by a box truck on the New York State Thruway. And I went into shock. It happened so quickly, but I was in shock. It was one of those situations that unfolds and it seems as though hours are passing, but it was only a matter of seconds. I was driving and car parts were flying in front of me like the Wizard of Oz in that scene with a hurricane. And then I see glass in front of me. And then I'm on the side of the road and I'm trembling violently. And the state trooper had said I had fainted because I was so frightened. Well, I had reason to be, because if I had spun out a little bit more, I would have been hit broadside by oncoming traffic on the New York State Thruway. I would have had a Viking funeral,
Mm-mm.
and it would have been boom, boom, gone. And I would never have known. I would never have known.
Scary how
So,
fast things like that can happen.
oh, I don't, who would know that I have cats? I have four
Right.
cats. Who would know? They, people don't appreciate, they would be frightened. They would be, those, apart from starving to death, they'd wondered what happened. They
Hmm.
would never know. It would be a mystery to them. It would be horrible. So I'm never without my necklace, never without it. I have the keychain as well. Because I'm a kickboxer, I don't wear the bracelet, but it's available. We'll talk about that later. But it's stainless steel. It's
Okay.
made in the USA, free engraving. If, God forbid, I had been turned into a charcoal briquette, this would have lasted.
Hmm.
In the front is my address. It says I've got four cats. And on the back is the information, the contact for the lady who lives across the street from me.
Smart.
Well, if anything were to happen to me, she would get called and she would take care of my cats. And they know her. They
Hmm.
know Auntie Sylvia. They know her already. And they would just think, okay, fine, where's my mom? But you're here, that's fine. You're here to take care of us. We're not alone. We're not, we're not terrified. We'll be cared for. And that's important because not only would that have been a disaster, but minor things can happen. You can sprain an ankle, break a leg. In fact, it's not necessarily keyed to age or to gender. There was one lady who was 24 years old in Austin, Texas. She had been jogging and she was hit by a truck.
Mm.
Can you just imagine? Her dogs, she had three dogs. They were taken to a kill shelter to be euthanized because they were barking and nobody knew what was going on. And thankfully, someone at that shelter had cared for the pets. And the woman was in a coma. I don't know what's happened to her now, but it's a horrific thing.
No, very scary.
Dog
Oh, go ahead.
breeders die too. A dog
Mhm.
breeder had died, and the animals were left alone for a whole week, and two in that in that in that number had passed away.
Yes, no, I love how much this product bridges the communication and the situation between somebody you know and you trust, and not having to worry about leaving your pets to, be discovered, and not be able to have them taken care of the way that you would like them to.
Well, we're their last clear chance. They come to us, and I know this is going to sound a little bit melodramatic, but of course, I'm a cat lady. I admit it. I'm a cat lady and I'm an animal lover in general. But these little creatures depend on us
Mhm,
totally. They're
mhm.
completely domesticated. And in the case of those animals who were found in San Antonio, those three dogs, they were vets and animal rescue groups are able to come in, TNR. They've
Mm.
all seen situations where pets are left alone. Did you ever see that beautiful cartoon, um, The Secret Life of Pets?
Yeah.
I recommend it. Oh, you have. So
Mhm.
there's one vignette where the small dog says, "Don't bring that big dog in the house. It'll be the death to all good things." But you know what happened to that big dog's owner. An
Oh, I,
ambulance
I
An
recall.
ambulance came and took him away, and he never came back.
Mm.
And so that poor dog had no home. His owner died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I love this product because I myself live at home alone and I have a small little dog, and I am noticing that I'm driving on the street more cautiously so that way I can make it home to my dog, because there's no way for me to know. My friend has access to my apartment, but there's no way of her to really know that something went wrong if nobody's able to contact her. So
Okay,
I
how
love
are you
the
going to know?
product. Yeah, how would you know?
As a matter of fact, I kickbox. I shared that with you already.
Mhm.
I'm an enthusiast. I do it every day. Yesterday, I found out that one of our members, 34 years old, died in her sleep.
Oh.
34.
Mhm.
It can happen. I don't know if she had any pets. I wasn't that close to her, but I remember her. Remember her
Yeah,
very
no,
well.
it's always good to be ready and prepared for the worst, but always hoping for the best. And I think that this product is a beautiful way to do that. So how can viewers order the Save My Pet ID tag?
Well, I'm going to show them to you.
Okay, yes, please
Go
do.
to our website. Let me take them out. You already know I've got the necklace.
Yeah, I would love to see the bracelet.
Okay, we'll see that one first. This is a takeoff on Medical Earth jewelry. As a
Hmm.
matter of fact, R&D manufacturers in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, believe it or not, Pawtucket, which is also the starting point of the Industrial Revolution in our country.
Oh.
They're the world's largest manufacturer of medical Earth jewelry.
Hmm.
And so let's see if we can show this to you. Let's see, get this in here. There we go.
Oh, cute. Okay.
Instead of a caduceus, you see the little paw print. Isn't that
Yeah.
cute?
Yeah, no, I like that because, yeah, a lot of people have, allergy bracelets. So if something were to happen, it's very clear that that's something that you might want to take a look at if
Oh,
somebody's
yeah.
incapacitated.
As a matter of fact, and that we have a testimonial of a lady whose husband has Parkinson's and Lewy body dementia, and
Mm,
she herself has chronic Lyme, and
mm,
she has the bracelet.
mm-hmm.
Just you feel so much more secure. Um, it was always a pain in my heart. And here's the back. Let's see. There we
Okay,
go.
yes, the
Here's
back.
the emergency contact.
Okay.
It was always a fear gnawing at me whenever I would leave.
Mm-hmm.
It's you get on the Tappan Zee Bridge, you get on these incredible highways where it's
Mm-hmm.
automotive Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, you've got these enormous trucks. They cut you off. Well, what happened to me? I was sideswiped by a truck. It can
Mm-hmm.
happen. But now
Totally.
I know that no matter what, my cats will be cared for. And here's the keychain. See if I can get it in the mirror. Here we go. There's the keychain.
Nice. Very cute. And then the back also has the emergency contact information.
Right, there it is. There we go.
Okay. Yes, very handy. Very handy indeed.
And by the way, you can get it. You see right up there in the corner of my screen up there.
Yes, the www.savemypetidtag.com.
Mhm.
Okay, awesome. Well, Janice, is there anything else that you would like to share with us today?
Well, yes, it's important too to recognize that by wearing something that's stainless steel, that's indelible, you are afforded an extra layer of security to unleash your peace of mind, so to speak.
Mhm,
People will say, "No, I've got a card in my wallet." Great. What if you get separated from your wallet?
mhm,
And but this is what they'll see first.
mhm,
They'll see the stainless steel engraved just as it would be for a medic alert, and they'll jump on it right away. They're trained to do that. Or
mhm,
something with a cell phone.
mhm,
I saw a head-on collision in Rockland County where the cell phone and the computer were catapulted on the other side of the street and ended up in a culvert. This wouldn't come off unless, God forbid, you get decapitated.
mhm, mhm.
It's just an added level of security.
Totally.
You really do feel that safe feeling. You get out on the highway, you leave your house. There's nothing like it. The peace of mind. You unleash your peace of mind. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I hope everybody considers it. I hope everybody gets it because I will feel better knowing that this has happened. Additionally, more people who would otherwise be inhibited to adopt pets will do so. Single people who
Mhm,
feel if anything were to happen to them, it wouldn't be fair to the pet. Now they can, and in total impunity.
mhm. Well, I'm ready to go order mine.
Hey,
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Janice. It was a pleasure meeting with you, and it was a pleasure learning more about Save My Pet ID tag.
thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate this a lot. And I'm very grateful to you, to Stacy, and to Miss Petrie, who was wonderful. What a wonderful, the technical tabby. That's
Yes, she has definitely earned that title, that's for sure. Well, thank you again, Janice, and thank you for joining us to turn your passion for cats into action. We'll see you next
and
time.
definitely thanks again.
Bye.